everybody, I'm Ken, the Lazy Gourmet, and welcome to my kitchen. Today I want to show you how to make something that is beloved by billions around the world, the humble chicken. And the way I'm going to do the humble chicken is very simply rotisserie style in the oven without a rotisserie. A few ingredients in a pan with a few veggies, roast it off, and you've got a beautiful meal for several people in the comfort of your own kitchen. So to start this recipe off, what we're going to do first and foremost is start working on our veggies. And what I've got here is an eggplant, 1 carrot, and a baby zucchini. Some sweet potatoes that are going to go into our dish, as well as some onion that's going to go in with our veggies that's going to be used more so as an aromatic for this dish. So let's start ourselves off. First, drizzle the bottom of your pan with a little bit of olive oil so nothing really sticks. And for this dish, I'm using an 11 by 14 stainless steel roasting pan. This is actually one of my favorite roasting pans. I've had this forever. It's bent, it looks like crap, but I love it and I know exactly what I get from this. So to start us off, take our zucchinis and just start chunking them off, just like that, just throwing them in. Next is our carrot. Don't have to really peel the carrot, as long as you wash it. Those go in there as well. Our onion, all you really have to do for this onion is coarsely slice it and just place it in the bottom of your pan, and this will actually help is that even a word? It will help flavor up your chicken. Our onion goes in, just like that. Next is our eggplant. Again, just easy chunks, nothing to this at all. So for the side here. The next part of this recipe is our sweet potatoes. The sweet potatoes, I've said this many times and I'm going to say this again, I prefer to peel with a non-serrated knife. I find it faster and it works better for me. One thing I wanted to tell you as well is while I've been doing this, preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit or about 180 degrees Celsius. And what you're going to want to do is put your oven rack in the low setting or on the lower end of your oven. I absolutely love using these smaller fingerling style sweet potatoes. I find them amazing to use, and because of their size, you don't have to cut them up or chop them. We're going to be roasting this chicken off for about an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes. So when we put them in at the bottom of our pan, we don't want them to go completely mushy, so that's why I'm going to leave those whole. Now that our veggies are in our pan, what I'm going to do is start building the flavors of our veggies. First and foremost, extra virgin olive oil goes over them, just like that. Maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons. Some garlic, and what veggies don't love garlic when they're roasting. A little bit of salt. And in this recipe, the only salt that I'm actually putting in is our veggies. I'm not going to salt the chicken at all, only because I'm using prepared ketchup and mustard for the rotisserie flavoring of our chicken. So since it's got salt already, no salt goes in this. A little fresh cracked black pepper goes in this. You're with me so far. There's nothing really to this at all. Dried rosemary. Just a few sprinkles of the dried rosemary just for a little bit of flavor. In this case, I'm using smoked paprika, about a tablespoon or 2. Just eyeball it, nothing complicated to this at all. And the kicker for this is balsamic vinegar. This balsamic vinegar, we're just going to drizzle over our roasting vegetables, and this will caramelize and create a beautiful sweetness. You're going to start mixing them by hand at this point because you want all your veggies, your potatoes to be evenly coated with our flavoring or our glaze. So that's perfect right there, just like that. I'm gonna wash my hands and I'll be right back, and we'll continue from there with the star of the show. So now our veggies are done in our roasting pan. I'm just gonna put them off to the side here and work on our chicken. Now, the golden rule about working with raw chicken or poultry in general is all about being clean and no cross-contamination. That's a no-no. So now, the next part of this is the actual marinade or the sauce we're going to put on top of our chicken as it roasts to give us that rotisserie flavor. It is easy, just a few ingredients, and it's going to give you that amped up flavor. I love rotisserie chicken. It doesn't matter if you go and get it from one of those big box stores, if you get it from like a supermarket that's already made, it is fabulous. The difference is, for me anyway, one thing I have noticed is they've got a lot of salt in them. They're just drowning in salt. So, unless you don't have an absolute worry for your blood pressure or other health conditions, keep your salt and your sugar content as low as you can, but without sacrificing any flavor. And that's the whole name of the game for this. So, to start us off, I'm going to use 1/3 cup ketchup. That's it there. Wash your sister sauce. About a couple, maybe 3 tablespoons of Worcester sauce. It goes there. A little bit more garlic into our sauce there. A little pepper, but no salt. We're not putting any salt in this. 2 tablespoons of smoky paprika go into this. 2 tablespoons of chili powder. A 1/4 cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice goes in, and that is basically our sauce. And lastly, just a little bit of olive oil. Maybe a tablespoon or 2 will give us that added little bit of flavor in the background. So with this, we just take this sauce and very carefully, without getting it everywhere, and I have a problem with this actually, it seems to go all over the place with me. Now, I either make less of the sauce or I get a bigger bowl. Once you have your sauce starting to kind of combine and you're getting all those ingredients incorporated, the last part of this that you want to add is 1 heaping tablespoon of orange marmalade. The orange marmalade in this will give it a very sweet yet tangy flavor, and I'll show you in a bit where I'm going with this. So instead of adding sugar to this, whether it be white sugar or brown sugar or molasses, I'm getting my sweetness from an all-natural, unsweetened orange marmalade. Bingo. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to leave that off to the side here. And now for the star of our show, our chicken. I love this. I love roasting and cooking whole chickens, whether you're making stocks or you're making soups or you're doing anything, whether you're barbecuing, roasting them, whatever. These are awesome. I absolutely love them. They're fairly cheap. You can feed a lot of people on them, and they're delicious. And like I said, they're loved by billions around the world. So what we're going to do for this is put this on our cutting board. Move this off here. And I'm going to start by using half of a orange and plugging it into the cavity, just shoving the whole orange, squeeze a little bit of juice inside the chicken and put that in there. Done. Very easy. The next step to this, bring our sauce The trick to this, I will tell you without getting it burned while it's roasting, is first putting it on in very small amounts. Don't slather the chicken on as you put it into first roast. I would leave it until the second part, which I'm going to show you. For example, our chicken here is going to roast for about an hour and 15, an hour and 20 minutes. At about 45 minutes into the roasting, what you're going to do is take the chicken out and rebaste it with a little more of this sauce. So we want to make sure that everything is covered here, just like that. Then we're going to take this and put this right into our pan here. I'm going to take now my cutting board, get this out of the way here, move this here, and start basting the rest of our chicken with this sauce. It is so delicious. It is absolutely amazing. And again, you don't want to put a lot of this on at this stage. You want the bird to start roasting, and from there you can just add it in about 45 minutes or so. So that's all there is to this. The chicken is done. It is ready to be roasted. The only thing left to do now, 375 in the oven for an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes. At 45 minutes into it, we're going to take it out and reapply a good slathering of our sauce and finish the roasting. So now our chicken's been in there for about 45 minutes. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous, and it's not even done cooking. You guys should smell my kitchen. It is absolutely, oh, I can tell you, this is so amazing. I get so excited. Now at this stage, it's been in there for about 45 minutes or so. Clearly, it's well on its way to being done. Our chicken is smelling magnificent. The last portion of the roasting of this, which is key, because now the first part of this, we didn't put all this sauce on it. Now what we're going to do is put it on nice and thick. And the reason we're going to do this now is it's only got about 20 to 30 minutes left of cooking. We want it to caramelize. We want the flavor to intensify even more. The name of the game for this chicken is you want like a smack in the mouth, something that gives you that wow. Full of flavor, juicy, intense. That's what we're going for. Here is where we're actually going to really lay it on thick, so to speak, the sauce, so it actually flavors throughout and all over. And we're going to leave a little bit of our sauce to the very end, once the cooking is completely done, that we're going to actually marinate or baste one more time before serving. So that's it. Into my oven now for another 20 to 30 minutes, and we're going to be good to go and well on our way into an amazing dinner. All right. My chicken's just being taken out of the oven. It is ready to go. If you guys could only smell it in here, I can't tell you this enough. This is, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. It's ready to go. Now, simply remove this carefully onto our serving platter. Oh my gosh. This bird looks magnificent, absolutely gorgeous. If we do the standard doneness test, the thigh test, it literally comes apart, falls off the bone, and that's really hot. Wow. I'm gonna take my potatoes and my veggies and move them all around the side of this here. This is the best part of cooking, is when your meal is done and everything's ready and it comes out amazing. This is fabulous. Dress it up. This is like the holiday on any day of the week or night. Oh, it's getting a little bit of splatter there, but that's okay. That's totally fine. Everything is just literally falling off the bone good. That's how delicious this is. It's just simple cooking, nothing fancy. Put that there. And this is absolutely magnificent. There you have my rotisserie chicken without the rotisserie, done with a bunch of veggies, sweet potatoes, zucchini, and eggplant, all under one pan. Very neat, not a lot of preparation. The chicken is moist and tender on the inside. It is perfect. Awesome. My dear friends, there you have it. If I can do this, you can do this, or anybody can do this. I urge you, get your butts in the kitchen, cook something, make something, relieve stress, have fun, make friends. Anytime is cooking time. So until next time, I'm Ken, aka The Lazy Gourmet. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this, please subscribe, hit the like button, and share with me your thoughts, your comments, suggestions. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye for now.